Milan, 1899. Amidst the burgeoning Industrial Revolution, a group of friends gathered at the Fiaschetteria Toscana restaurant. They shared a love for a new sport, football. This meeting would give birth to Milan Cricket and Football Club, later known as AC Milan. However, this inclusivity soon faced opposition. In 1908, a faction within the club, unhappy with the dominance of foreign players, decided to break away. They formed Football Club Internazionale Milano, known as Inter Milan. This split was not just about football. It reflected a deeper social and cultural divide within Milan. From this schism, one of football's fiercest rivalries was born. Each derby was more than just a game. It was a matter of civic pride, a battle for bragging rights in the streets of Milan. Inter Milan, from its inception, embraced a global outlook. The club's name, Internazionale, reflected its desire to welcome players from all corners of the world. Inter's early years were marked by a period of domestic dominance. Led by the legendary Giuseppe Meazza, Inter clinched 5 Serie A titles between 1929 and 1954. The 1960s saw the arrival of Helenio Herrera, a visionary manager who revolutionized Italian football with his Grande Inter side. Herrera's team, built on a solid defense and lightning-fast counterattacks, conquered Italy and Europe. They secured 3 Serie A titles and back-to-back European Cups in 1964 and 1965. Inter's success continued in the following decades, albeit with less consistency. Players like Sandro Mazzola, Luis Suarez, and Lothar Matthaus donned the Nerazzurri jersey, etching their names into the club's folklore. The Curva Nord, the club's ultras section, creates a deafening atmosphere at the San Siro. Their chants and banners are testament to their unwavering devotion. AC Milan, steeped in tradition and history, established themselves as a force in Italian football from the early days. The Rossoneri, named after the club's distinctive red and black colours, quickly gained a reputation for their elegant style of play and commitment to nurturing homegrown talent. Milan's first taste of success came in the 1900s, winning 3 league titles before the outbreak of World War I. The arrival of Arrigo Sacchi as manager in 1987 ushered in a new era of glory for AC Milan. Sacchi's innovative tactics transformed the Rossoneri into one of the most formidable teams in Europe. Led by Dutch trio Marco van Basten, Ruud Gullit, and Frank Rijkaard, AC Milan claimed back-to-back European Cups in 1989 and 1990. The success continued under Fabio Capello, who guided Milan to another Champions League title in 1994. AC Milan's history is adorned with legendary players who have captivated fans with their skill and passion. The Derby della Madonnina is more than just a football match. It is a spectacle on the hallowed turf of the San Siro. This iconic stadium transforms into a cauldron of noise, colour and raw emotion on Derby Day. The Curva Sud erupts in a sea of red and black flags. Across the stadium, the Curva Nord responds with their own defiant display. The atmosphere crackles with tension as the players emerge. The Derby della Madonnina has not only been a clash of cultures and identities, but also a battleground for tactical innovation. Over the years, the 2 Milanese giants have employed contrasting styles of play, reflecting the evolution of Italian football and the philosophies of their respective managers. In the 1960s, Helenio Herrera's Grande Inter side epitomized the defensive discipline and tactical astuteness of Catenaccio. AC Milan, under Arrigo Sacchi in the late 1980s, revolutionized Italian football with their high-pressing, attacking style of play. Sacchi's team, inspired by the Dutch total football philosophy, broke away from the traditional Italian Catenaccio. The tactical battles between the 2 Milanese giants have often been as captivating as the on-field action. In recent years, the tactical landscape of the derby has shifted once again. Both Inter and AC Milan have embraced a more possession-based style of play, emphasizing quick passing, movement, and attacking intent. The 1980s and 1990s witnessed a golden age for both Inter and AC Milan, as they established themselves as 2 of the most dominant forces in European football. AC Milan, under the guidance of Arrigo Sacchi and later Fabio Capello, enjoyed a period of unprecedented success. Led by the Dutch trio of Marco van Basten, Ruud Gullit and Frank Rijkaard, the Rossoneri played with a swagger and attacking verve that mesmerized opponents. Milan's dominance extended beyond Italian borders. They claimed back-to-back European Cups in 1989 and 1990, defeating Steaua Bucharest and Benfica respectively. Capello's team added another Champions League title in 1994, brushing aside Barcelona in the final. Inter, while not reaching the same heights as their city rivals, still enjoyed a period of success. They won the UEFA Cup in 1991, 1994 and 1998, establishing themselves as a force to be reckoned with in European competition. The turn of the millennium marked a period of transition for both Inter and AC Milan. The glory days of the 1980s and 1990s faded into memory as the two Milanese giants grappled with financial constraints, managerial changes, and the emergence of new challenges in both Italy and Europe. AC Milan, after Capello's departure in 1996, struggled to maintain their dominance. A succession of managers came and went, but none could replicate the success of Sacchi and Capello. Inter, despite winning the UEFA Cup in 1998, also experienced a period of instability. The Nerazzurri's penchant for managerial changes and their inability to build a consistent winning team hampered their progress. The decline of the two Milanese giants coincided with the rise of Juventus and later Inter under Roberto Mancini and Jose Mourinho. The Derby della Madonnina, once a clash of titans, lost some of its luster during this period. However, the rivalry remained as fierce as ever, with both sets of fans desperate to claim bragging rights in the city. After years of mediocrity, both Inter and AC Milan have experienced a resurgence, signaling a return to prominence for the two Milanese giants. New owners, shrewd investments and astute managers have breathed new life into the rivalry, restoring the Derby della Madonnina. Inter's resurgence has been even more impressive. Under Antonio Conte, the Nerazzurri ended their 11-year wait for a Serie A title in 2021. The return to form of both clubs has reignited the Derby della Madonnina. The Derby della Madonnina is more than just a football match. It is a cultural phenomenon, a celebration of Milan's unique identity, and a testament to the enduring power of sport to unite and divide a city. For 90 minutes, twice a year, the rivalry between Inter and AC Milan consumes the city. The streets are awash with the colours of both teams. Bars and restaurants are packed with fans nervously anticipating the game, and the air crackles with anticipation. The derby transcends social and cultural barriers. It is a shared experience that brings together people from all walks of life, united by their love for their team and their city. The San Siro becomes a melting pot of emotions, a place where differences are put aside and everyone is swept up in the spectacle. The derby is also a reminder of Milan's rich history and cultural heritage. The future of the Derby della Madonnina looks brighter than ever. With both Inter and AC Milan back among the elite of Italian and European football, the rivalry is poised to enter a new golden age. Both clubs have invested heavily in their squads, attracting some of the world's best players. The arrival of stars like Romelu Lukaku, Lautaro Martinez and Hakan Calhanoglu at Inter, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Rafael Leao and Sandro Tonali at AC Milan has injected quality and excitement into the derby. The tactical battles between the two teams have also become more intriguing. Antonio Conte's pragmatic counter-attacking style at Inter contrasts with Stefano Pioli's more expansive, possession-based approach at AC Milan. These tactical nuances add another layer of intrigue to the derby, making it a fascinating watch for football purists. The Derby della Madonnina is more than just a football match. It is a story of two cities within a city, a clash of cultures, identities and styles. It is a rivalry that has captivated generations of fans, producing moments of magic, drama and heartbreak in equal measure. From the early days of Giuseppe Meazza and Gianni Rivera to the modern era of Romelu Lukaku and Zlatan Ibrahimovic, the derby has showcased some of the greatest players to have graced the game. As the sun sets over the San Siro, casting long shadows across the empty pitch, one thing is certain. The rivalry between Inter and AC Milan will continue to burn brightly, fueled by passion, history, and the unwavering loyalty of two sets of fans who live and breathe their teams. The Derby della Madonnina is a tale of two cities, a story that will continue to be told for generations to come.